Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, The Wiggles Project. My name is Jennifer Sullivan and I was diagnosed with young onset Parkinson's disease in 2013 when I was 38 years old. And on this channel, what I intend to do is share with you my Parkinson's journey, along with documenting the progress of the disease, share with you some tips and wisdom that will hopefully help you on your Parkinson's journey, and hopefully create a online forum on YouTube of people with Parkinson's disease or in the Parkinson's community. It'd be great to hear from all of you, so please do comment below, don't be shy. If you have any tips or wisdom that you could share yourself with any of us, that would be great. So please comment below and hit subscribe, and let's get on with today's video. I'm not sure if you're like me or not, but when I was diagnosed, I had just started a new business. Everything was pretty good, I have to say. It couldn't have happened at a worse time. Not like there's any good time to be diagnosed with Parkinson's, but back at that period of time, I used to have this tendency to just automatically assume the absolute worst. So when I heard that I had Parkinson's, when I heard that diagnosis, my mind instantly went to the worst. Like, my life is over. My career is over. No one's ever gonna love me. I'm never gonna get married. I was single at the time. This is terrible. So doom and gloom, and it was totally overwhelming. Part of that, I think, has something to do with that it's like, what does this mean? I had never even heard of a movement disorder. It was like, what is this? So if you're like me and you have a tendency to panic, I am here to tell you, stop, don't worry, it will be okay. One of the first things that I would recommend for you to do if you've been newly diagnosed or recently diagnosed, and this is outside of the realm of your neurologist or your movement disorder specialist, I would strongly recommend that you get your head and your state of mind, get it together. Now, for all of us, this means different things, but for me, what it meant was I needed professional help to process that diagnosis. When I was diagnosed, it was like, my business, I could not let it take me down. I sunk everything financially into it. I owed money, and it was my dream. I did not want to feel like my life was over and that I had no career left. And so I needed professional help to process this and to get a grip and find healthy ways for me to manage this new reality of having Parkinson's disease. If you do decide that you need therapy as well, the one thing that I think universally we all agree on is that make sure you find a therapist that you genuinely, truly connect with. I was on a waiting list for the cognitive behavioral therapy center that I ended up going to, and in that meantime I was on that waiting list, I saw somebody else, and it just did not work at all. And you will know it, instantly when I met the woman who I ended up seeing. It was just like, whew, bam, I connected, and it was a life-changing experience for me. And I wish that I had done therapy even sooner before my diagnosis. It was that incredible. And I feel like now I have the tools to mentally help me manage what it means to have this disease, because it is a brain, it's a neurological disease, but you need your mental state of mind. You need that grit to manage it. And I think to live your best life that you can live with this disease. And by saying get your head straight, I'm not trying to say that it's super easy to do. I'm not trying to say that in any way. I know firsthand how difficult depression and anxiety can be to deal with. But the reason I'm saying to get your head straight as you possibly can anyways, is for me, my state of mind, that is essentially, I feel like, my Parkinson's ninja, my Parkinson's warrior.
For the honor of Grayskull! I am Shiva!
That is at the root of I'm a big believer in exercising, being great for the brain and slowing the progression of PD, but if I'm depressed, how likely am I to exercise or eat healthy? Those types of things, you need you need your head, you know, okay, maybe you are a little down and out, but like what's gonna get you out there and exercising? What's gonna get you to have that good meal? And you know, I absolutely will treat myself. Sometimes in the middle of the night when I wake up and can't sleep and then my dystonia kicks in, I've crawled or hobbled over to my refrigerator to get some Ben & Jerry's ice cream and make myself happy that way. There's no other way to explain it. Like, I need that mental warrior. I had the honor to be invited to participate in a book called Exquisite Warriors. The woman and artist who put this book together is, her name's Laura Russell. She has Parkinson's disease. This book is incredible, the inspiration. It's all women who have Parkinson's, and in it we discuss what our greatest fears are about Parkinson's. And I'd like to read just what mine is, because this goes to my philosophy, or the way that I feel about how important it is to have a healthy perspective and just a really strong state of mind in the face of Parkinson's. So this is my biggest fear. I say my biggest fear is that my symptoms will get so bad that I will lose the perspective and state of mind that has allowed me to smile and treasure every day. That with it may go my relentless determination to make the most of having Parkinson's disease. And I believe that healthy mental state of mind, wherever that might be for you, find it. Do everything that you can to find that place for you, because it will make your life with Parkinson's much better to deal with, to manage, and be happy with. As strange as that might sound, be happy with Parkinson's? That's impossible. It's like, it's so cliche, but when you get a diagnosis like Parkinson's, for me anyways, it's like a lightning bolt. You're like, oh my God, life really is short. And I did not want to be in the doom and gloom realm, my life is over realm anymore. I was just over it, and I was done with that, and I was like, okay, let's figure out a way how I can be happy. So far, I continue to find new ways to adapt as my disease has progressed. I have also found that to help me deal with Parkinson's, it's best for me to deal with it like in smaller chunks. Like today, right now, what am I dealing with? Maybe this past week or the future week, or like a month. I try to take it in smaller bits versus like, oh my God, you know, what's gonna happen to me in 5 to 10 years? It's like, that's when things start to get a little bit overwhelming for me, and they also get scary. But even if you don't have Parkinson's, none of us really know for absolute certain where we're gonna be in the future. My wiggles are kicking in. It's funny, when I would be bartending and I'd want to hide kind of, you know, the wiggles and my dyskinesias, I'd, you know, have the music going, and I just kind of be like, you know, as if I was dancing a little bit, just moving to the groove. And it was a great way to hide my dyskinesias from people. But anyways, my final recommendation would be to go online and check out all of the amazing resources that are available to you. You've got the Michael J. Fox Foundation, you've got the Parkinson's and Movement Disorder Alliance, there is Parkinson's Life, that's a EU website, but you can, no matter where you are, you can sign up for that. I wish that I had done it sooner, but the pandemic helped spur that on. Check out those resources, because there is an amazing group of people with Parkinson's that are out there waiting for you, to welcome you and share their wisdom with you. I mean, I've met some wonderful people, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel, and thank you.